Hello and welcome, Brawl Esports fans. Today we've got some very exciting news to share about the 2027 format. Things are getting bigger and better, and Spoo, I'm ready to talk about it.
I am so excited for 2027. Everything is going to be different, but full disclaimer for the folks at home, nothing that we say here is set in stone just yet. We're still working on all the finer details of it, but for the time being, this is a top-down view of what 2027 will look like.
Yeah, so let's talk about broad format for a second here, because I want to know where everyone's going to be going. And wait, hold on. You're telling me there are 2 levels of competition in 2027, Spoo?
That is right, Reddy. The 4 regions, the major regions, are not going anywhere, but the way that they're gonna play is gonna change forever. We'll talk a bit about that later, but down below and a level below it, it's challenges. It's very different from the challenges that you're familiar this year, but looking at the regions, there's going to be 12 major regions that's going to be split up into.
Yeah, that's completely massive. Though I'm really interested in the top level of Brawl Stars that I'm familiar with. What is going to change from this year to the next?
For one, monthly finals. That's not a thing anymore. We're going to be changing a lot of it. There's no longer going to be a qualifier into a monthly final. It's going to be more like a think of it as a league system whereby players will play weekly matches. Every team will play every other team throughout the weeks of round robin. So for those of you who are familiar with it, it will look something like this. You can see across the 4 major regions, there's going to be 8 teams per region, and they will all play against each other. Win, losses, there will be a leaderboard and stuff like that. And that is how they will determine who will get to major lands down the line.
That's ridiculous. Weekly matches. It is so much competition. I mean, this is what we've been asking for so long, but now how do we iterate that over the course of the year? We have a high volume of matches being played every single week, but are we going to keep the spring and summer splits?
Yeah, it works out pretty well, and that's one of the few things that I loved about it, but it will look slightly different. So the spring split is still going to be split and played across February through April. It'll last about 12 weeks. Concurrently, while that's happening, you can see beneath that spring split that there is a challenger circuit, so Tier 2 will also be playing at that point of time. That will lead up into major lands that happen in a split. So for challengers, it will culminate for them in something that's challengers finals. We'll talk a bit more about what that is later. It's super exciting. But in the spring split, it will conclude at the Brawl Cup. You know the Brawl Cup is pretty big already now.
Yeah.
But next year and moving forward, they want it to be even bigger.
So I've heard. Okay, so a bigger and better Brawl Cup, but challengers. We have to address this. What's going on there, Spoo? Because now we're moving just one step away from the highest level of competition.
Challenges is going to become the new pathway to enter the top level of competition. So if you are an aspiring player at home and one day you want to become, the next big team here in Brawl Stars, play professionally, this is going to be the circuit that you have to fight through. Depending on where you're located in the world. So long list of regions here that you guys can all choose to compete in based on where you're at. You can play across APAC all the way through South Europe, and you will play in a similar system as the top level where, there's going to be a leaderboard and you will earn points and fight it out there. Then if you're at the top level of that, you will go to something called the Challengers Finals, where, super exciting, you get to fight for a spot in the top level.
Yeah, because I was curious how this is going to factor into the larger ecosystem. What about that relegation? Am I seeing exchanges between the top level and the challengers?
That's right. So on the side of the top level, they will be fighting for survival. If you're in the bottom level of it, not really confirmed exactly how many number of teams, but so long as you're on the bottom side, you are at risk of relegation. That means that you will be sent against your will to play in the Challengers Finals against the top teams from Challengers. You win, you get into the top level. You lose, you're banished to you're banished to Challengers for the next season.
Well, I don't think anyone wants to get banished to challengers, but you do have a bit of a safety net, I suppose, if you start to follow the top level of competition. And it looks like a more vetted and thorough process to foster the sort of talent that are going to go up to the top level now. Okay, but I feel like we're forgetting something. The people that make up Brawl Esports.
Have we forgotten about them? Because from what I heard, we haven't forgotten about anyone. The club partner program, there are a lot more details are going to be coming soon on the event site website. There will be a revised application form. So if you are a valued community member, you're part of a club, just keep your eyes out for the time being on the website where more information is coming soon.
All right, now, can we talk about Tokyo for a second? Because this is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's going to be the biggest Brawl Stars World Finals that's ever happened. Totally not biased here because it's in Japan. I love Japan, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. But beyond that, I do believe that in 2027, we're going to be exploring it and expanding it even further.
Yeah, and it's not just going to be for World Finals. It's for Brawl Cup. It's for the Challengers Finals as well. We're going to be exploring all kinds of new cities and bringing live Brawl Stars to the audience throughout the world. But what about third-party tournament organizers?
You mean like you,
like us?
Like
yeah.
Us? Like yes. Well, this is just coming in. Good news.
Okay.
We're not going anywhere. We've still got lots more to do. We've been bestowed, I believe, with a much more robust support system. So think of it as infrastructure that's going to help us organize these tournaments a lot easier, a lot more seamlessly. And as with everything today, more information to be coming soon.
So that's a first look at the next year of Brawl Stars Esports. We're so excited with what's to come, but keep in mind, everything is still actively under development and subject to change.
And if you guys have more questions like this guy, stop asking me. Head over to the Brawl Esports social media. They are hosting an Ask Me Anything on their socials, and you can get all your questions answered there.
2027 is going to be absolutely massive. We can't wait to see you guys there. So goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. See you later.